here along the 401 westbound just past Trafalgar, where the OPP is holding their latest commercial vehicle traffic blitz. They're pulling over trucks to see whether or not there are any infractions that they can find, and they found some here. I'll give you an example. There's a bald tire, completely bald here in the front. The back of this vehicle as well, there is a hole that goes straight up through the truck itself. Keep coming with me. You can see that there are some rags that are put down just below this truck as well. You can see some oil. That's because the compressor has broken. You see oil has spread all through the underside of this vehicle. Again, this is just a sample of some of the infractions that they're finding here. And this comes on the same day that the OPP has released some shocking stats when it comes to crashes involving trucks and private vehicles.
When we looked at the 5-year history of fatal collisions involving transport trucks, we saw that about 37% of those fatal collisions were the fault of the transport truck driver. Now, when we look more recently in this past year of all collisions involving commercial transport trucks, we had about 5,700 crashes so far this year, and about 65% of those collisions were found to be the fault of the truck driver themselves. And so that is obviously disproportionate to what we've seen in the past historically.
Any indication what may account for that flip in the numbers?
Well, that's something we're investigating and we're looking into, and we look at our analytics and our stats to see where they're happening, why they're happening, what time of day they're happening. A lot of work has to be done to kind of come up with conclusions on that, but the fact is that these collisions are, for the most part, very preventable.
Coming up later in the show, we'll get an inside look at the weigh station here along the 401, which is the first stage of inspection for safety.